everybody, I hope you've all had a super magical day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Emily, better known as Wannabe Musketeer, and today I will be sharing with you my ultimate Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party review from a self-proclaimed spooky queen. Came up with the title all by myself, very original. Couldn't have picked an easier one if I tried. So I have been very lucky enough to have just came back from a Walt Disney World 2-week solo trip, and on my solo trip I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party 4 times. I just kept buying tickets, absolutely loved it, cannot recommend it anymore. Some of the things that happen at the Halloween party, in my opinion, are better than just like the everyday offerings. We will get all into that in this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do typically upload at Sundays at 8 PM UK time, which is 3 PM Walt Disney World time and 12 PM Disneyland Resort time. Hello, it's me. I'm just editing this video back, and I was just thinking, if you guys want to have a really fun drinking game, if you just drink every single time I say it's taking out of your Halloween party time, or in my personal opinion, or Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, you probably get pretty drunk within like the first 3 minutes of this video, but have fun, enjoy watching. I feel like I should do this with water. I feel like that would be, you'd stay hydrated, to say the least. Can't even explain my love for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Like, I didn't really film much. I didn't take many videos, I didn't take many pictures, which you may be thinking, because I literally film everything. I had such a good time just living in the moment and just taking it all in and living my best like spooky life that I just completely forgot to film. So I'm going to use like word of mouth, and also people that have sent in any like pictures and videos and things, will be crediting them and just sharing with you guys the ultimate review, I guess. And I guess for somebody that is a first timer to Mickey's Not So Scary and just the Halloween season, I thought it'd be cool to hear a review from me, so let's go. So as I previously mentioned, I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party 4 times, so a lot of people would call it MNSSHP. That is the abbreviation for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, oh my gosh, how many times am I going to say this in one video, is a hard ticketed event. So this means to enter the party you need a separate ticket to your normal day entry. For example, if you're an annual pass holder, a DVC member, or you just bought tickets for parts of the day, you do need an additional ticket. The tickets range in price from $79 to $135 depending on what day you go. For example, if you go on Halloween night, October 31st, you're looking at paying $135, whereas I went at the beginning of September and only paid $79 to $85 for each of my tickets. These are adult prices, by the way. Oh, and without tax. They did, however, this year release the Halloween Mickey's Not So Scary Party Pass, so this is where you would pay $299 excluding tax, and you could get to any Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party other than October 31st. So the party's actually run, I think it's from August 15th until November 1st. So for example, if you don't know, Tom knows Disney, who's kind of my boyfriend, is my boyfriend. He's going to his 20th Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party night, which is incredible, insane. I'm absolutely so jealous. And he's been able to do this via the party pass. So the way that you could buy the party pass is, say if you already bought a Halloween ticket and then you decide you want to go a bunch of times on your trip, you can upgrade to the party pass. So for example, you pay for a $75 ticket and then you want to buy the party pass. The money that you paid for that ticket then goes towards the party pass, if you get what I mean. So you wouldn't be paying $299, you'd be paying like $224 or something, math, but does that make sense? So to be able to get your money's worth for the party pass, you need to go to at least 3 or 4 Halloween parties depending on how much the cost of the ones you go to. So for me, going 4 times, I could have got the party pass, I would have saved $1, so obviously didn't get it, but that's kind of like how it works. So if you're a local, really good thing to get. If you're going for a whole 2-week trip and want to go a bunch of times, would 100% recommend it. And if they do release a party pass again for the Halloween season next year, and if I get to go on my trip, I will 100% be buying it. There are discounts available with buying tickets to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, so there is a 10% discount if you buy your ticket in advance rather than if you buy it on the day. The tickets to the party do also seem to be selling out as well, so I would not recommend leaving it until day of or a few days before you're going or before your trip, because they will sell out. For example, I know that Halloween night sold out at like middle of September, so, and like Disney released the tickets for the Halloween party. They released them in January this year. They released them January 15th. So definitely buy them in advance because you're saving money, and if you know you're going to go, you won't miss out on a ticket. Also, if you're an annual pass holder or a DVC member, you do get an additional discount on top of the ticket price. As it is a hard ticketed event, it does mean that there is a limit in capacity, so I believe Disney let in 20,000 people to the event. I'm not too sure how this works with the party pass. I think it's 20,000 tickets and then party pass people on top personally, but do not quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. But there are no fast passes available at this event, so all the ride wait times you see are genuine wait times. There's no fast pass people going through the queues or anything like that. The party runs from 4 p.m. until 12 a.m. So they let you in from 4 p.m, but none of the spooky offerings happen from until 7 p.m. That's what they say. Some characters such as Moana, Jack and Sally and the Seven Dwarfs, you can start lining up from 4 p.m. to meet them. Because they have such long lines. Like for those 3 characters specifically, you're looking at waiting at least 2 hours to see, because they are really rare limited edition characters. Given a Halloween party wristband. You do not start distributing those wristbands until 4 p.m. So for example, say if you are an annual pass holder, or you're on holiday and you're just going to Magic Kingdom for the day and you come before 4 p.m, you do not have to leave the park to go and collect your wristband. So you can collect it from in front of the park before you go underneath the train station, or inside the Chamber of Commerce building on Main Street, near Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, outside of Mickey's Philharmonique, the guest relations window in Liberty Square, and next to Tortuga Tavern. So you can pick up your wristband all across the Magic Kingdom. So what you'll do is you'll go up to them, they will scan your ticket or your magic band, because your ticket should be linked to your magic band, and then they will give you your wristband, so your Mickey's So Scary band, and then they will give you a party bag, and then they will put some sweets inside your party bag for you. I'll say up front now, I personally believe it's worth the money. I would pay £8 million to go. Maybe I wouldn't pay 8 million. No, I would pay £8 million to go. So the things which are included are there's event exclusive entertainment, magic short PhotoPass opportunities, trick-or-treating, Halloween twist ride layovers, character appearances, event merchandise and food and beverage. The event merchandise and the food and beverage are additional costs, but everything else comes for free with your ticket. Disney have lots of different entertainment offerings for all of your little spooky small sister children. No, how can I phrase that Halloweeny? For your super small spooky spooks and your slightly super taller big spooks. Oh, that could have so much potential. Let me think. Tiny spooks and your super spooks. Depending on whether you're a smaller spook or a super spook, that doesn't work. Disney has lots of entertainment offerings at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Disney offers lots of entertainment for little guests and bigger guests at the Not So Scary Halloween Party. As from the name, it is really not so scary. So nothing like, it's not like Halloween Horror Nights at Universal, like it genuinely is not scary. So I would recommend all of the following for everybody of all ages. They have different times based on if you've got like younger kids or older kids. Just as a general like hoo-ha, is that the correct word? As a general announcement, go to the latest showing of everything possible if you can. There will be less people because the little kids get tired and leave. First thing is the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. This shows at the castle front, at the 8:30, 10:45 and 12 at the Castle Forecourt stage, and it's hosted by the Sanderson Sisters. So this is where, the Sanderson Sisters come on stage and they're trying to throw like a super spooky party for all of the guests at Not So Scary. And I don't want to give away too much, but they bring lots of villains on stage, and there's like fireworks and there's singing and there's castle projections, and I cried. And it was just amazing. Me personally would watch the 12 a.m. show. There was less people there, and I just think it's pretty cool watching it at 12 o'clock. Like, it felt quite spooky. But yeah, literally you cannot even, like, Dr. Facilia's there, Oogie Boogie's there, Evil Queen, Hades, Cruella de Vil, Lady Tremaine, who am I missing? Maleficent, like, I absolutely sobbed. The only person I'm missing is Ursula, which did break my heart, but I literally sobbed. Like, okay, story time. So, it was my first time because it's a Halloween party. I avoided every single thing. I had never seen the stage show, I'd never seen the fireworks, I'd never seen the parade, I'd never seen pictures, like I'd never even seen a Mickey Mouse Halloween pumpkin. I avoided everything because I knew one day I was gonna go for spooky season and I wanted it to be a spooky sister surprise. That was good. So, avoided everything, and I didn't know what I was expecting from the stage show. I just knew I went to watch it, so I went and I stood up in front of the castle and I watched it whilst the people I was with held out our spots with BTU, And I was just stood there watching it, and I was literally gobsmacked. Like, I was like in tears, like so on. And I was like filming it, I was vlogging it, and then Tom comes over and brings me like this Halloween like pumpkin treat thing, and then he's like, oh, I'll film for you so you can like eat your treat. And I literally was stood there so I absolutely love villains. Like, villains are my favourite. Like, villains, top princesses and heroes. Like, villains just are my thing. Like, absolutely freaking love them. And I was just sat watching my favourite villains on stage eating this pumpkin Mickey Mouse waffle treat while Tom were vlogging for me, and I cannot even express the love that gave me. Like, it was just the most perfect spooky like pumpkin shaped like excitement, heart-eyed joy. I can't even put it into words. I've literally got goosebumps right now talking about it. I was just so in my element, and it was just so absolutely amazing. And villains, you don't get a lot of villains in the park and things like that. So to be able to see all of my characters that I love, I'm actually gonna cry. Oh my gosh. But just to see all the characters that I love so much on stage at the same time was just absolutely amazing. And I literally cannot recommend this show more. Please make sure if you go to Not So Scary that you do watch it. I've just got goosebumps, guys. I could smell you, and now you're gone, gone so long. I could smell you, and it was strong, so strong, so strong, so strong. Your life's evolving, cause of all the witches working. I'm the worst. I could spell you, a wicked spell. I could spell you. I say enter by apple, maybe up and down. I say enter by apple, maybe up and down. Income a coriander, income a coriander. Hi, hi, bye, 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 bye. Love it. Absolutely freaking love it. Next up is Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade, which shows at 9:15 and 11:15. The parade does begin in Frontierland, but it follows the normal parade route, so it goes from Splash Mountain through Liberty Square, past where RIP the Muppets used to show, then goes over the bridge, past Cinderella's Castle on Main Street, then it goes up Main Street, and then it goes past the Main Street Theatre, Guest Relations, and then through that little gate there. I personally would watch it from not on the Main Street station, underneath the Main Street station, because nobody seems to watch it there. I personally only like watching parades on Main Street. I don't know why, but the concept of watching a parade in Frontierland or like Liberty Square is really weird to me. I think it's something to do with the way the buildings look, and just in my mind, I feel like parades should be watched from Main Street. But whenever I watch it from Main Street, because the parade starts in Frontierland, people watch it there because obviously the parade's done with quicker. But literally people were like queuing up, like you'd have 4 or 5 people stood behind each other. I watched it from Main Street. I was sat on the ground with nobody in front of me every single time I watched it, and I watched Boo to You a frick ton times. So 100% would recommend watching it from there. And if you do watch it from Main Street, you get to see the Zootopia Party Patrol, and that's when Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps, they like hand out sweets and they get all the kids to dance in their costumes, and it's very, very cute. Also to note, the Headless Horseman does come through. So I didn't actually know this, but it's actually somebody that's blindfolded, and the horse is actually in control of where they're going. Like, I thought he could see. He actually physically can't see. Like, sis was shook. Like, this horse has literally just been trained to do this route. So like, big shout out to that horse, you're an absolute legend, what a G. And the Headless Horseman comes, I think, 10 minutes before parade showing time. So I would recommend probably getting there, if you're gonna watch the parade at 9 or 11:15, like 25 minutes prior, if you're gonna watch it from Main Street. To you and you and you and you, happy Halloween, boo 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 boo, to you. So freaking cute. Happy Halloween, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. Ooh! Happy Halloween. Sugar in my backpack, when I wear my snacks, that is the perfect treat. Boo 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 boo. To you. Yeah! Gosh, freaking love Boo to You. My favourite bit is from when so they have like a Wreck-It Ralph segment, and then like the villains come, and it's just amazing. Like that ending bit is my favourite. And I love the guys up with the guitars, and they're like, it's good to be bad, it's good to be bad. Like that, I love Halloween. And then Mickey Mouse and Minnie and Donald and Daisy just there, and they're all spooky, and then like Pluto's there, and like Aladdin, Jasmine's there, Rapunzel's there, Flynn Rider's there, but just the ending, all the villains like Oogie Boogie and Dr. Fastidia. Oh, I just freaking love Halloween. I freaking love Halloween. I love bats. I love Halloween. Wow. It's just all amazing. Like, I can't even explain it. It's just all so freaking good. Next up is Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular, which shows at 10:15. So this is new for this year's Halloween party. It replaced Hallow Wishes. I watched Hallow Wishes when I got home. Oh, that was my tummy grumbling, sorry. Hallow Wishes ain't it. Like, I was like, but oh my gosh, Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular made me sob. So did Boo to You. Freaking love Boo to You. But back to Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular. So it shows at 10:15 in the skies above Cinderella's castle. So it's fireworks and a projection show. But they have an 8-foot tall Jack Skellington puppet. So I would recommend, if you're watching it, you want to be on Main Street, no further than Casey's Corner, so that you can see Jack Skellington. The closer the better. But it is perimeter fireworks, so the fireworks aren't just here, they're like here. So I would say being by like the Parlor statue is a good place because you can see like all of it all at once. I can't believe I'm even saying this. In my personal opinion, it's better than Happily Ever After. Absolutely loved it. I absolutely love Night Before Christmas. It is one of my favourite films. And just, you know, seeing this Jack Skellington puppet and then like Mickey, Minnie, Goofy and Donald, they're all there doing and Pluto, the little spooky adventure, and like Zero's there. And they've got music from like the Haunted Mansion, and they've got like skeletons, and it's just such an amazing, amazing, amazing show. And it literally gives me the feels. The fireworks are insane, the projections are incredible, the songs, like it's like trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. I just love it. Again, can't recommend it more. Like, if you're going to do anything with your Halloween party time, watch Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular, watch Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade, watch Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular. 3 amazing things. I wish they showed the fireworks every hour so I could watch them every single time, because the fireworks were so good. But yeah, wow. We've only spoke about that so far, and I miss it so much. Like, I have never loved anything as much as I love like Mickey's and Scary Halloween Party. Absolutely freaking loved it. This is Halloween. In the town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkin scream at the dead of night. Trick or treat for Halloween. Trick or treat for Halloween. We also offer 3 Halloween like dance party things. So they have the Disney Descendants Party, which is at Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe. I don't think it has characters, I think it's just dancing. Then they have Storybook Circus Disney Junior Jam, where you can dance with Vampirina, Fancy Nancy, and Doc McStuffins, which is in Fantasyland. And then the Monstrous Screamoween Ball, where you can dance with Mike, Sully, Boo, and George Sanderson at the Rocket Tower Plaza stage. All these happen from 7 p.m. till 12 a.m. They have some absolute tunes. They had some High School Musical. They had some Justin Bieber. They had some One Direction. They had it all going on. I personally have other things I like to do with my Halloween party time. But if you've got younger kids and want to like let off some steam and things like that, I think that can be really, really, really fun. Also, the Cadaver Dance Barbershop Quartet, they sing in Frontierland. I was lucky enough to even get a picture with them. They are so much fun. I just love the Dapper Dans in general, so the spooky version was super spectacular. The Halloween puns are just going to get worse throughout the video. I'm really, really sorry. Next up, trick or treat for Halloween. How many times am I going to sing that in one video? Challenge accepted. So for trick-or-treating, that is 14 stops across the Magic Kingdom. I wanted to do a whole night where I just got sweets, but then I accidentally fell in love with the stage show, the fireworks and the parade, so I couldn't actually do that. But I know that my friends B&K Travelers, they like went for it, like Sweetwise, like they did not come to play.
So basically we just collected over 150 pounds of candy. We have 2 of the very large reusable bags, all full. We have just about half of another 3rd one, and then he's got a full backpack, and then 2 full bags as well, and Em's got 2 bags. So that is how you do Mickey's Not So Scary, everybody.
That was about an hour.
Wow.
Yeah,
an hour, yeah,
that was
hours
about an hour's time to do all that. All right, now we gotta get you the entire party.
And they collected so many sweets. I did get my fair amount of oh my gosh. I did get my fair amount of sweets, but I did leave them with Tom in Florida because I couldn't take them home, unfortunately. But the best places to go trick-or-treating were Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor and Pinocchio Village House. They just seem to give more sweets. I don't really know why. Also, this is very stereotypical, but men typically give more sweets than women because they have bigger hands and they kind of just grab and go. You can go as many times as you like to all the different treat spots. Like you could literally just go on a loop around the same one, which is I know is what Brad did. And towards the end of the night, they just like start throwing candy at you because they have to like get rid of it. So if you're gonna go trick or treating, go to Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, go to Pinocchio's Village House, go at the end of the night, and if there's a man, go to him because he will typically give you more sweets. Do it at the end of the night just because I'm not gonna lie, the candy is heavy. You do not want to be carrying that around all night with you. So if you can go towards like the last hour, they'll give you more sweets. You don't have to carry it around for as long. Or if you don't want to carry around, just do what I did, which was eat it throughout the whole duration of the night and get yourself like super like, oh, like on a sweet rush. Oh, why did I say sweet rush? Could have said sugar rush. Get it? You know, like Wreck-It Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph's and Be Too Pretty. Okay. Oh, also, if you want to go like hard trick-or-treating, I would recommend buying a candy bag. I actually did buy one. It is up here, I think. No, I've lost it. Oh no. Oh bother. Oh no, it's over here. I have so many bags. I did in fact buy a candy bag. I did break it at uni. I'm really upset. Look. This is the only thing I bought from Mickey's Sky Halloween Pie. I wish I bought so many other things but completely forgot. But literally love this bag. So it was $7.99 and it says, oh, this is squished. It says Happy Halloween and it's got like a moving picture and then it's got like candy on the sides. It's so broken, I'm so sorry. And then it says put me to the candy. This bag was ideal for me because it meant that I could carry around like my purse and my phone and my tripod and all my sweets at the same time. It's simply from having a backpack. And then like when you take pictures, you don't want like your backpack in your picture, but if you have a bag like that, it's just really easy to put down. So I would definitely recommend buying a candy bag. I did want to buy this Mickey Mouse pumpkin thing, and it was like $20 and it wasn't going to carry anything, but I really wanted it and I didn't buy it, and it was probably for the best, but you should buy it. Do it. I couldn't. Live my pumpkin Mickey basket dreams for me. Also, Starburst Chews are the best sweets to get from Not So Scary Halloween Pie. If you have some at home and you don't want to eat them, please send them my way. I will send you my address. Freaking love them, and we don't get them here in the UK, which breaks my spooky sister soul. I'm so good with puns today. I'm actually funny. Halloween Twist rides. This is where people are gonna hate me. I personally do not think the Halloween Twist rides are all that. I think they have a very long wait for what they are, other than one specifically, and I would not recommend waiting for them. So the first one is Pirates of the Caribbean. They have live pirates in the queue and also pirates on the ride. In my opinion, not worth doing. Tom swears by it. You do get like an awesome chocolate coin, like a doubloon at the end, but you're waiting so long to go on the exact same ride you can go on in the day, and the only difference is there's like 3 live talking pirates. Like, nothing super amazing happens for me to want to queue up and take away party time. Same with the Mad Tea Party. They just add fog and disco lights basically. Again, not worth doing. I can go on the teacups all the time and it's just like strobe lighting. And then Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, the show is different. It's just on like a continuous loop. Again, didn't do it as it didn't seem worth it to me. I think it's good they have these Halloween twists. I think they can be super cool. I just don't think taking party time away to do those 3 specifically is a good use of your time. Something that has a Halloween twist that is worth your time is Space Mountain. Frick yeah. Oh my gosh, I went on like 50 times, absolutely loved it. So if you've been on Space Mountain before, like there is lights, like it's not like pitch black. You can kind of see the track if you're sat on the front. It is dark, and I'm not even gonna lie, I couldn't recommend it anymore. Pitch Black Space Mountain is the most thrilling ride on Walt Disney World property, in my opinion. Screamed my heart out, absolutely loved it. Would go, like if they made that Space Mountain all the time, I would go to Walt Disney World and just ride Space Mountain. Yeah, I would. Absolutely love, literally it's worth the wait, go on it, do it. If you're gonna do anything, do that one. Also, the Haunted Mansion does not have a Halloween twist. It so should. Why do we not have Haunted Mansion Holiday? So this is kind of sad. But I would 100% recommend riding the Haunted Mansion just to be like extra spooky, spooktastic. because they have lots of things that go on around the Haunted Mansion for the Halloween party. There's lots of great PhotoPass pictures to be taken, and they also have 2 ghost sisters and a servant who sit on the lawn, and that is Madame Carlotta and Madame Renata, and they like interact with gas and things, and I just think it's a really cool area to be. They have a lot of PhotoPass pictures, like I said, and you obviously just want to ride the Haunted Mansion to live your best spooky life. As well as having the spooky twist attractions, they do also have normal attractions which do stay open. Again, that personally would not do, just because in my opinion, you've paid this extra money to go to the Halloween party, so why would you do things you can do on like a normal day? I think the party offerings are way more fun, and if you want to go on rides below wait time, you can go during like extra magic hours, or if you just stay late, or if you get there early to the parks, because in my opinion, I just prefer doing the character meets and watching these shows. Also, the ride still had quite a long wait. Like, you're still going to be waiting like 45 minutes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and like I said, I just think there's better things to be doing with your party time, because you do only get like 5 hours at the party and you're trying to fit in like all this stuff. But once again, up to you. But the rides that they do keep open is Torches of the Magic Kingdom, Swiss Family Treehouse, the Magic Carpets of Aladdin, Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Haunted Mansion, the Prince Charming Regal Carousel, Peter Pan's Flight, It's a Small World, Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, the Barnstormer, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, the Princess Fairy Tale Hall, Tomorrowland Speedway, Astro Orbiter, People Mover, and Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. Next, merchandise. That is my biggest regret from the Halloween party, is not buying more merchandise. May need to message Tom and ask him to pick some things up for me. I may do that. So Disney actually provides you with a free piece of merchandise. Obviously you get your free candy bag, but they do have a free Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom spell card. I am obsessed with Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. I did a bunch on my trip, completely forgot to pick the spell card up. Luckily Tom did pick it up for me, but it's just really cool, and like it's limited to the event, and I'm really excited to go back next time and use the card in Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom and see what kind of spells it gives me. But they do, so they have a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party set of merch, and then like a Hocus Pocus set of merch, and then like random pieces of merch. So for Hocus Pocus, they have the Hocus Pocus mini ears, Hocus Pocus magic band, Hocus Pocus Christmas ornament, Hocus Pocus cauldron mug, the Hocus Pocus spirit jersey, the Hocus Pocus t-shirts, they have a variety, and an Alex and Annie Hocus Pocus bracelet. How many times did I just say Hocus Pocus? Now, they have the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party magic band, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party vest, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tote bag, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party t-shirts. They even have glow-in-the-dark ones and pass holder ones. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party pins, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party Christmas ornaments, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party light-up tumblers. And then they also have a Mickey pumpkin popcorn bucket. I did buy my alien popcorn bucket, so I couldn't justify bringing home 2, but I do wish I bought that. They have an Oogie Boogie popcorn bucket, Hitchhiking Ghost sippers and popcorn buckets, and a Jack Skellington zipper. Like I said, all I did buy was my candy bag, which is now broken, RIP. But there's loads of things on offer. Everything was just kind of at like a normal price you'd expect. Like ears were like $30, t-shirts like $25. Like nothing was like over the top price because it was Halloween. And you can only get them at the Halloween party. I'd say going to the Emporium is probably your best bet. They also have lots of food specifically for the Halloween season. Some they have all day spooky treats, and others are Halloween party only spooky treats. So the food, which is Halloween spooky themed and is available all day, even if you're not at the Halloween party, if you're just visiting the Magic Kingdom. So they have the Amok cupcake, which is available at the Main Street Bakery on Main Street. The Halloween cinnamon roll, which is available on Main Street. The Donald Duck brownie, which is at Casey's Corner, also on Main Street. Then at Storybook Treats in Fantasyland, they have the Maleficent Cone and the Snake Eyes. And then in Tomorrowland, they have the Auntie Gravity's Galactic Goodies. They have the Pumpkin Spice Soft Serve Sundae. Out of all of those, I had the Maleficent Cone. I had it twice. I didn't realise until now it was available all day, which makes me so upset because I absolutely loved it. It was so good. I think it's like key lime Dole Whip, and there's in a chocolate cone, and it's got like Maleficent ears. Literally so yummy, would 100% recommend it. I didn't try any of those other things, but 100% would recommend the Maleficent Cone, and if they're doing it next year, we'll be eating it all day, every day. You're just going to see me walking around Magic Kingdom dressed as Ursula with my Maleficent Cone in one hand, heading over to Space Mountain. Halloween party only spooky treats are the Jack and Sally Push Cake Pops, which you can find on the carts near Cinderella Castle on Main Street. At Casey's Corner, also on Main Street, they have Now Begin Thy Magic Spell. At Paco Bill's Tortel Inn and Cafe, they have the Haley's Nachos and the Billy's Worms and Dirt. At the Golden Oak Outpost in Frontierland, they have the Caramel Pretzel, Cinnamon Donuts and Frozen Apple Cider. At Sleepy Hollow in Fantasyland, they have the Headless Horse... Sleepy Hollow is in Liberty Square. They have the Headless Horseman Cheesecake and the Chocolate Mickey Waffles Sundae. At the Liberty Square Popcorn Cart, they have the Constance for Better or for Worse Wedding Cake. In Tomorrowland at Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe, they have the Berry Blaster and Lotso Burger. Also in Tomorrowland at Cool Ship, they have the Hadri's Hatred, and then at a lower aisle in Adventureland, they have Pirates Horizon. Out of all these things, the only thing I tried personally was the Chocolate Mickey Waffle Sundae. So this is where you get 2 black Mickey waffles, I think some pumpkin cream kind of thing, and it has some candy corn in. I'm not gonna lie, it was disgusting. The Mickey waffles were good, the rest of it was not. It appears I don't like pumpkin. I'm sorry, I cannot believe. How can I be a spooky queen and not like pumpkin? I didn't even have a pumpkin spice latte when I was in America. What the frick? I don't like pumpkin. It wasn't good. I didn't even take a picture of it. I just ate it because, like I said, I was eating it, watching the stage show, like Tom was vlogging. It was very cute. If you don't like pumpkin, don't buy it. If you like pumpkin, you'd probably enjoy it. But I would, again, recommend the Maleficent cone very much so. Next up, characters. This is my favourite, my favourite part of the Halloween party is obviously all the shows. My second favourite part is all the characters you get to meet. So I've made a list of every single character, their location, and their expected wait times. These are based on how long I personally waited, and my friends have been, like, Thomas been 20 times, so I'm just going off on, like, how long my friends also waited. So, on Main Street USA in the Town Square Theatre, you can meet Mickey Mouse in his spooky outfit. You will wait approximately an hour to do so, and you can also meet Jack and Sally. They will be about a 2-hour wait. Mickey Mouse starts meeting at 7, but Jack and Sally you can line up for from 5 p.m. Next up in Adventureland, you can meet Moana at the Enchanted Tiki Room. Again, waiting about 2 hours, can line up from 5 p.m. You can also meet Tarzan, Jane and Turk opposite Sunshine Tree Terrace. You'll be waiting about 25 minutes. You can also meet, Aladdin and Abu and Jasmine and Genie go on like a rota off of each other. You'll be waiting about 40 minutes for these at the Agrabah Bazaar. Who named it that? That is a mouthful and a half. And then Jafar is like a constant meet through the night. He's also about 40 minutes. And then finally in Adventureland, you can meet Captain Jack Sparrow opposite Pirates of the Caribbean, and you'll be waiting about 20 minutes. Next up in Liberty Square Gazebo, we have the Grave Diggers. So they are in the Booty Parade. They're the people that spin around and go with their little shovel diggle things. And you'll be waiting about 15 minutes for those. In Frontierland, we have Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit. They're roaming characters, so they just kind of walk around. They're more for interaction than taking pictures, but if you follow them around for long enough, you can probably get a picture taken. Next up, we have Fantasyland. Cruella de Vil, she is actually her and Lotso, and like Anastasia and Gisela. There's not many villains you can actually meet, which makes me really upset. I would love to actually meet the villains. You can just see them in the stage show, but Cruella de Vil roams around Fantasyland, so again, it's kind of a case of just following her around and trying to get a picture taken. The 7 dwarfs meet at Big Top Circus in Fantasyland. Again, you'll be waiting for 2 hours. You can queue up from 5 o'clock. Alice and the Mad Hatter meet together, and then the Tweedledum, Tweedledee and the Queen of Hearts meet together, all next to the Mad Tea Party in Fantasyland. You'll be waiting about 45 minutes for each set of characters. Ariel and Eric meet opposite the Voyage of the Little Mermaid in Fantasyland. Again, 30 minutes. Same with Belle and Gaston that meet at Gaston's Tavern in Fantasyland, 30 minutes. The Princess Fairy Tale Hall does stay open during the duration of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. You can meet Cinderella, Elena, Tiana and Rapunzel, the typical princesses you're supposed to meet. As you can see, I met random princesses. I don't know what was up with that. But you'll be looking to wait probably about 25 minutes during the Halloween party, which if you want to see those princesses is great, because or maybe even, I know some people that waited 5 minutes, I know people that waited 25 minutes, I personally waited 5 minutes. And if you want to meet those characters, this is a good time to go, because during the day they can get up to like 40 to like 100 minutes. You can also meet Minnie, Donald, Daisy and Goofy in like little spooky outfits at Storybook Circus in Fantasyland. So Minnie meets on her own, Goofy meets on her own, and then Donald and Daisy meet together, again looking about 25 to 35 minutes. Anastasia and Gisela roam around Fantasyland just like Cruella de Vil. And then Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger and Piglet all meet together as a giant meet right next to the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh in Fantasyland. You'll be waiting about an hour to meet them. I'm not going to lie, that outfit is super adorable. I didn't meet them just because I didn't want to wait that long, but they were super cute. And then finally in Tomorrowland you have Lotso, who meets next to Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. I waited about 15 minutes. I know his wait can be up to like an hour, but I personally waited 15 minutes. And then finally you can meet Elvis Stitch, where Stitch's Great Escape used to be, and that is in Tomorrowland. I'd be waiting about 45 minutes, especially for like the characters you can't meet all day every day, so like Jack and Sally, Moana, Lotso, Elvis Stitch, Seven Dwarfs. They are really worth the wait if characters are your kind of thing. Next up we have got the dessert party options. So there are two. So to go to Mickey's Halloween Party, you need this ticketed event. You can then buy a ticket event inside a ticketed event. In my personal opinion, not worth it unless you are a billionaire. Like, I cannot afford, like, say you go on Halloween night, I cannot afford to pay $135 to go to the Halloween party and then pay an additional $69 or $99 to do another event on top of that. In my personal opinion, I think it just cuts into your party time even more, but if you're a billionaire or a local, it could be worth it for you. So the two options are the Fireworks Halloween Dessert Party. You get to have different drinks, cakes, ice cream, fruits and cheese things. You also get reserved viewing for the fireworks in the Plaza Garden. It costs an additional $69 for adults on top of your Halloween party ticket. You have to have the Halloween party ticket to be able to go to the Fireworks Halloween Dessert Party. $69. I did the Happily Ever After one, not last trip, the trip before that. It was very good. I absolutely enjoyed it, would recommend it. I just don't see the point in doing a ticketed event inside a ticketed event. But a lot of people have been and have really enjoyed it. So I think it just depends on like your budget and how many times you're going to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and what you actually want to do at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And then the other option is Cruella's Halloween Hideaway. This is new for this year, and you get unlimited snacks and drinks at Tony's Town Square restaurant and a reserve viewing for Boo to You, and you also get to meet Cruella. This is an additional $99 on top of your Halloween party ticket. So say if you're going on Halloween night, you'll be paying $135 for your ticket and then an additional $99 on top. So that is a lot of money. I think if you're really interested in taking photographs of Boo to You or wanting to get like a good video, I think watching it from this reserved spot would be really cool because you get a good view of the parade and Cinderella Castle in the background. But again, it's taking out of your Halloween party time because you know you've got to keep coming back to Town Square restaurant to be getting these drinks and snacks. And just in my personal opinion, I don't think it's worth it for the price that it is. And I just wouldn't want to take it out of my Halloween party time, but I'm sure if you do go, and I'm sure if I did go, I would absolutely freaking love it. Next up is PhotoPass opportunities. So as well as PhotoPass photographers just being able to take your pictures with the characters and things like that, they also have special magic shots you can take. So there's the Headless Horseman shot you can take outside the Magic Kingdom main entrance. There's certain signs that you can hold, or like the Pumpkinhead shop or the Poison Apple, which you can take on Main Street. There is the Hatbox Ghost, the Lantern, and the Ghost Carriage shots that you can take outside of the Haunted Mansion. There's the 3 hitchhiking ghost shots at Liberty Square, and then the Magic Mirror prop shot, which you take by Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. Again, they can have a long line, and like, I'm not gonna lie, the Lantern Haunted Mansion picture did have a long line, but I think they're really just good ways to remember the party, really good memories and pictures to take, and really cool magic shots to have taken. Is costumes, 100% dress up. I went to 4 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties. I only dressed up on 3 of them because on one of the days it was after my 8 parks in 1 day challenge. Check out that vlog when it comes out. And I just didn't have time to go back to the hotel and then get changed and then go to the Halloween party. I felt so weird not being dressed up. Like I felt like an outsider, I'm not gonna lie. Like I absolutely love dressing up. Everybody dresses up. Like I feel like you'll feel more left out not dressing up than if you do dress up. Like you could just wear a t-shirt, you can go full blown outfit, you could Disney bound. Like the things you can do are endless. And it also needs some really good, like, great character interactions, and like I got more sweets at some locations. So I was dressed as Ursula, and I had like a really good meet with Ariel and Eric, that kind of thing. So I would definitely 100% recommend dressing up. There are certain guidelines on the Disney website. It's about costumes. They explain on the website is really good. I think if you're going to buy a costume or make a costume, look into their rules. I don't want to give the wrong information, but definitely 100% do dress up. I love. Tom doesn't know this yet, but when we go next year, we're gonna have matching couple outfits, and it's gonna be super cute. And I think that, like, I've seen families that dress up and they look adorable. And if I ever go with my family, we will 100% be having matching family outfits. So definitely do dress up. And And then finally, to end this video, if I could have one night at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, what would I do? So I've planned out what I would do for the night. As you all know, I do go hard. This does not come to play. So if it was me, I would arrive at 2 p.m. I would go get a late lunch of some chicken nuggets from somewhere in the park. Pinocchio Village House is just my personal favourite spot to go to quick service. It's really quiet and I like watching all the It's a Small World belts go by. I would then hit up some of my favourite rides, maybe go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, maybe watch the Enchanted Tiki Room or go on the Carousel of Progress, or because you can get fast passes up until I believe 4 p.m. If I've got any fast passes, I would use those. I would then go pick up my party wristband and get my sweets bag. I would then make the decision to either meet Jack and Sally, Moana or the Seven Dwarfs and then go get in line. All three do typically start meeting around 5:30, and in my personal opinion, I would rather queue for longer during non-official party time than eat into party time. So for example, if you start queuing at 5 p.m. and the characters don't start meeting until 6:30, you technically, even though you've waited 90 minutes, you've waited 90 minutes of non-official party time. Whereas if you go at 7 and then you wait 90 minutes, you're eating into party time, if you get what I mean. Like, I'd rather wait in a deadline that's not moving for 90 minutes and be at the front of the line than have to wait in this line into party time, if that makes sense. After meeting one of those three characters, I would then go ride Space Mountain in pitch black and queue for a smaller character. I would personally pick Ariel and Eric. I think they were a really super fun meet because you can't meet Eric, like, unless you go to like dining reservations. You can't meet Eric, and as I was just us, I had a pretty awesome meet, and Eric had actually lost his voice, and he was like, oh my gosh, don't come back and take more of my voice. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But it was a really, really cute meet. I would then, time dependent, I would then queue for a medium line character, for example Lotso or Elvis Stitch. So far already in my Halloween party, I maybe would have met Jack and Sally, Ariel and Eric and Lotso, which for me, pretty successful night already. I would then do a loop of the Halloween treat trails and stop at any PhotoPass magic shop locations or special snack locations on the way. And then by, I would say 9:30 at the very, very, very latest, head over to Cinderella Castle and get a spot for the fireworks. Because of obviously they have the Jack Skellington puppet and then it's perimeter fireworks and there's the projections, it's really hard to know where to stand. But I would just say being near the partner statue is a good basis. And you're going to need to get there at least 45 minutes prior if you want to get a good spot, in my personal opinion. Then, after I watched the fireworks and sobbed my heart out because they're so freaking good, I would go ride the Haunted Mansion and continue my treat trail, my PhotoPass magic shop trail, and my special snack location trail. Then I would head over to, I'll maybe go on Space Mountain again, because Space Mountain is awesome. I would then head over to the Main Street station for 10:50 to watch byeeeee. That way you do get a good spot with no one standing in front of you. It means you can sit down on the edge of like the parade trail as well, and you don't have to like stand up for a really long time. And also, by getting there at 10:50, you don't miss the Paw Patrol party and the Headless Horseman. Then, as soon as the byeeeee ends, I would peg it down Main Street. When I say peg it, I literally sprinted. So I went, I did a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party with a group. I literally left them. Like, I felt so bad, I just ran and I got my spot. I ran down Main Street to the castle to watch the stage show. I would recommend, I watched it from the right-hand side because that is where, so all of the action kind of happens on the left, and I feel like if you're on the right, you can kind of see things better. Also, like, a lot of the dancing happens on the right and things like that. So standing on the right, you want to be, so you know, if you're in front of the castle, there is, walking down Main Street, we have the castle, we have this like pavement area, and then we have like the path where like the parade goes. You want to be standing on the path, not where the parade goes. I might get a picture. Here's a map where the dot is. Go there. And that, so I would be so you'd be watching the 10:15 fireworks, the 11:15 byeeeee, and the 12 o'clock stage show. And then once you're there, get as close as you can to that castle and cry over the fact that all your favourite villains are there. Then I'd slowly make my way out of the park, taking any spooky Main Street PhotoPass pictures you miss, and close out the Halloween party and get a spooky only person standing Cinderella Castle shot, and boom, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party complete. So, I feel like I just chucked so much information at you. Wow. As like a little recap, definitely watch byeeeee. I've got some amazing characters. You can see Rapunzel, you can see Flynn Rider, Jasmine, Aladdin, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, Pluto, Maleficent, Oogie Boogie, the creepy guy from, oh my gosh, what is that film called? I forgot the name. Meet the Robinsons. I absolutely love that film. Such a cracking film. Amazing film. Watch it now if you haven't already. They have Dr. Facilier, they've got the Evil Queen, they've got Maleficent, I probably said that, and then they've got the little skeleton guys, and they play on the little guitars and the little drum sets. They're great, love them the absolute most. You've got Ralph, you've got Vanellope, you've got... I absolutely love Good to You. Oh my gosh, it's so good. You've got this chicken, she absolutely goes for it, she's like clucking away. Then I don't want to, I just can't, you just need to watch Boo to You. Like I can't even explain to you like the chills I get when I watch it. It's just the beginning, it's like the Boo to You and Boo to You and Boo to You and you and you and you. Happy Halloween. My spooky heart will never be complete or fulfilled. I literally have goosebumps. Like I love Disney with all my heart. Like obviously you guys know that. Like it literally means so much to me. But just the Halloween party is just so good. And like the fact that Tom's got to go 20 times. Wow, he is very very lucky. I don't know. I really do hope I get to go back next year for Halloween. Absolutely love it, and I imagine that Christmas in Walt Disney World is absolutely amazing too. And I can't wait till I one day get to do that as well. That was like information overload. I do apologise, but I hope you can see how much I love Mickey's Scary Halloween Party and how much I really do recommend that you go. It will change your life. No word of a lie. It will change your life. Make sure you watch BTU, make sure you watch Hocus Pocus and Villain Spectacular, make sure you watch Mickey's Not So Spooky Spectacular, the fireworks show, make sure you go on Space Mountain, make sure you get your treats, make sure you meet all your favourite characters, make sure you dress up, make sure you eat some spooky things, make sure you get your PhotoPass pictures. I would recommend personally going to more than one Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party if you can. I think going to 4 meant I could do everything I wanted to do, but I think going to 2 Halloween parties is a good place to start. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely love filming it. I cannot wait to edit it now and use all the pictures. Thank you so much to everybody that sent me in pictures of them at the Halloween party. If you have any questions about the Halloween party that I haven't answered in this video, be sure to leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe and turn my bell icon for notifications for whenever I upload. My next video is actually going to be my Club 33 and my Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party vlog, so be sure to look out for that. I think that's going to be a really fun video because I know I can't post pictures, but I can explain the experience, so I can't wait for that. That'll be out next Sunday. I hope you guys all have a super amazing Halloween. Stay beautiful. Oh my gosh, the puns are bad. And I'll see you guys real soon. Bye! Thank you so much for watching. My outros are so bad. I just blub. Everything I say is so many words. Did I say everything? I think so. I love you. See you guys real soon.